Greyhound Diaries. Jacklit Sounds. The world according to Burnell. There ain't no limit to a broken-hearted woman. Burnell was telling me about the scar clear across the right side of his face. We were talking on a bench in front of Horton's Drugs across the street from the Georgia Theater in Athens. Burnell had been living up on Bill Street in East Memphis when a woman he'd broken up with 6 weeks earlier interrupted his conversation with another woman by breaking a liquor bottle and stabbing him in the face before twisting it. 212 stitches. That's fucked up, I said perceptively, to which Burnell said, deeply I might add. We laughed as you do when things are deeply fucked up. I gave Burnell Buckley $2, $1 down and a $1 one-time payment, and he gave me some hard-gathered wisdom. Don't let people tell you what you can't do. That he took from a Medgar Evers speech he saw in Grenada, Mississippi, just before the NAACP leader was killed in Jackson. Burnell has one eye, and his words are cloaked in a mellifluous mumble, all of which somehow add depth to the conversation. I don't get paid much, but the benefits are great, know what I'm saying? I help out up this calf gateway, mop up, that sort of thing at the end of the night. And I can get food anytime I go by, a dinner plate. They ain't open on Saturday or Sunday, but I can get even enough food for the next day sometimes. Plus, the brother of the owner has a liquor store a couple miles down on the highway. Burnell was a DJ doing Jacklit shows out the back of his van from 1976 to 1981. Black, white, it didn't matter. Man, R&B, soul, disco, know what I'm saying? That was my thing. But I did Steely Dan, Peter Frampton. Any good song causes the mind to remember and the heart to feel. I quit school in 7th grade, but I never quit learning. I always read books. My wife was a PhD. Man, I don't like talking to no dumb person. I can talk to you 2 minutes and tell if you got any sense. When you deal with a fool, you expect him to do something foolish. You expect him to do something wise, then you the fool. I asked him about appearances, and about whether because he was, as he said, half on the street, whether people were disrespectful. The only pain in life you got is yourself. You earn respect by the cause of your actions. Man, I always say disrespect and violence go hand in hand. Without respect for everybody, you got violence. They the same thing. Burnell takes the spoken word seriously. I once saw Dr. King speak. It was 1967, and he was outside this mall in Memphis. Man, he spoke straight up from the soul. That's God talk right there. That's what that was. I seen Abernathy, he said, referring to Ralph Abernathy, King's right hand. Julian Bond, John Lewis, them was the foot soldiers of the movement. Just then, 2 young Georgian women folk walked by. Certified heartbreakers. When I was DJing, after 12, I'd hit the slow jams. And I knew how to work the ladies, know what I'm saying? My eyes ain't blinked once since I seen you, that's how I say it. I told him I'd give him some residuals when I used that one. Man, I ain't got no regrets, Mr. Buckley of the bench on College Avenue said. I've been halfway around the world. Missouri, Denver, Oregon. I seen the world from all different angles. I had pussy and memories to last a lifetime, know what I'm saying? Yes, I believe I do. You had pussy and memories to last a lifetime. Do I have that right? By being in one place, you deprive yourself experience. I think he knows his audience. I hope to see you again, I said. Yo, you see me again, you holler at me. We shook hands.
I've seen it all. Yeah. The early house. He said God's in the early house waiting